Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Today our topic is about Memoir Seorang Guru. My name is Nurul Aisyah and my teammates consist Nurul Najah and Sarah Hani Sufia. Now for the introduction, Memoir Seorang Guru is a Malaysian film that was released in 2024 and was directed by Krol Hamzah. It is a story about a teacher called Mr. Sunan. He moved into a rural village with his daughter after the pass of his wife to seek peace and also to start anew. And in this movie, it isn't about revolve around his life, but also teaches the meaning of becoming a teacher. And throughout the movie, it teaches Sunan on how he faces the challenges and how he reconnected with his students. And aside from that, this movie also presented the learning theories and also psychology concept in it. Now to methodology.
Okay, next is the methodology. Now, our groups use qualitative methods. Now, qualitative methods is related to the observation of the human world. And next is how we collected the data. There's two ways, which are observation and also analysis. For the observation, we viewed the movie in groups to encourage collaborative observation. This allows us to discuss our findings from a different perspective about the storyline of the movie. And next is the analysis. We identify the key scenes that involve learning theories, and once the key scenes are identified, we chose the relevant learning theories that are suitable with the scene.
Now, there are 5 learning theories in Memoir Seorang Guru, and it is a collection of strategies that used to guide students to absorb and collect knowledge until they meet what they want to learn and understand, which is behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, humanism, and connectivism that we will dive deep into later.
Okay, next is the film analysis. Okay, in this scenes, it shows where Kamaria was getting praised by the principal for getting a great result during the test. And this scene shows about the social learning theory by Albert Bandura, which tells the key concept is for the students to look up at Kamaria for getting good results in her exam and imitate her behavior, just like how Sakina raised her hand and say that she also want to be like Kamaria.
Now, for the second learning theory that was represented in the movie, it's called behaviorism, that was founded by B.F. Skinner. So in this scene, Alias came to school late. And what happened afterward was that he got slapped by Mr. Sunan. So in this scene, you may think that what is behaviorism that connects us to the scene is where when after Alias got slapped, he tried to perfect himself from the mistake. And to avoid that, he forgave the teacher and he tried to come to school much more earlier, and also he in case that he does not want to meet this same punishment just like the last time. And this is called negative reinforcement under the umbrella of operant conditioning.
And the last analysis is the humanism theory, and this scene shows Sunan visiting Alias's home that makes him care about Alias's well-being, and he concerns about his absence, that he didn't come to school for weeks. And this aligns to the humanism theory by Carl Rogers because it shows about his concerns and caring personality towards Alias.
Okay, next is the psychological concepts that are represented in the movie. And first one is motivation, which offer an individual to work hard to reach their goals, just like how Kamaria studied well to get a great result in her test and be praised in front of everyone and be got looked up to by other students.
For self-efficacy is recognizing one's capability and ability to use to meet their needs and reach their goals. And this scene was represented when one of the students studied English after he was praised and also being introduced by Mr. Sunan. In that case, he used his own methods and knowledge on how to perfect his English and also raise his grade.
And then we move on to ZPD, which is the zone of proximal development by Vygotsky. It is the gap between what a learner can do alone, what they can construct their knowledge alone by what they learn, and what they can do with guidance from someone. For example, when teacher Sunan, he asked questions about the answers to the students, so it helps with the scaffolding so that they can give answers perfectly. And then to summarize, this presentation explores the film Memoir Seorang Guru through the key learning theories and psychological concepts, which is behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, humanism, and connectivism. It shows that teaching is not just a job, but a passion, and building relationships with students to help understand and guide them emotionally, socially, and mentally for their success in the future. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you.